first stop is done. We delivered our packages to the post office. Off to our second destination of FedEx. But anyway, so we are going to start a little segment calling Drive for Success. And with this segment, we are just going to be going over all of my sold listings. So we will see as we move forward and start posting more, listing more, getting stuff out there. These will probably become a little bit longer segments, or kind of picking and choosing what we got going, but I will go through some of the items actually that went out just now and what's going to be going out over to the FedEx. But so let's go ahead and get started. So the first item that's sold is a Neiman Marcus exclusive blue cashmere sweater. I picked this up over at the Goodwill. I believe I thought I had it listed at $39.99. I did take a best offer of $32, plus the shipping on it included. So total out the door was like $40, but I think I actually had it listed for $32, and somebody sent a best offer of $32. So I took the best offer. Anyway, so that sold, and yes, so on to the next. The next item that I had up was I think it's Sanyo, I think that's how you say it, Sanyo, I don't know. It's a Walkman though that I picked up. I picked this up a long time ago. I think it was $1.99, maybe $2.99. When this is literally probably when I first started, and it's been around probably for a year. I would say if you're gonna get a Walkman, look for Sony and make sure it has the headphones. Those things flip quick. This one sat around for a long time. It did sell for full asking of $17.49 with free shipping on it, and I've actually had offers and discounts and everything with it before, so it was nice to see that this actually sold for full asking. The next item that's up here is a Marvin Richards, I believe that was what it was. It was a Marvin Richards faux Sherpa suede jacket. It was actually really nice condition, and I got this on a work trip actually. I was driving and stopped at a Salvation Army on the way, and I got this actually for $2.99 and half off, so at $1.50 at a store. I got a bunch of coats at the Salvation Army that time, I remember, and it was, I mean, all of the coats were $2.99 at half off. They're white sticker. It was almost like they were just trying to clear out all the lots. But I got this coat, and it's actually sold once, and the lady really liked it, and she wanted to keep it, but it just didn't fit her right. So I got the return back, but this finally sold again. I think it was like $27, $28. You'll see it down here, exactly what it went, plus shipping on it. So it's out to Phoenix, Arizona, which really doesn't make sense right now, I guess, unless you're in the desert. It's cold at night. I don't know. So yeah, I'll take that sale. Okay, so the next item up is a vintage Coleman cooler. I actually got this at that same garage sale that the lady was clearing out all of her mom's vintage stuff that she had for Christmas, and this was part of that deal. I wish I actually had a YouTube channel at the time to record that deal, but this actually was only $5, and so the $5 turned into, I think it was $44.99 that you're gonna see here. So like $45 plus shipping. It all in was $67. So quite a nice little pickup on this one, turning that from $5 to $67 with the shipping. But yeah, so just be on the lookout for vintage coolers. I always look for the Coleman coolers, and if you ever find like big ice coolers, the ones that are metal, there's like old metal coolers, Coleman's, those are really a great one to be on the lookout for, and you can easily flip it. All right, before we continue on our little journey here for the Drive for Success, I only actually have one more left, but we are at the FedEx, so we are going to be headed in, and we'll be right back. We are done at FedEx. That was quick and easy. I love printing out the shipping labels and dropping off because I used to print those out on paper. I don't know if you guys are still doing that or print them out on paper, but I think one of the best investments I've ever had was the Rollo printer. I know that Dymo can get it as well and print out your labels, but that is literally one of the best investments I have ever made, is making sure to get a printer. Yeah, I think it was like $150, maybe less than that. I think there was codes out there and everything, but it is definitely well worth it. I mean, that as well as a scale. I mean, if you're new to eBay and you're new to this business, those are the two items that I think any seller should have, regardless if you're making this a full-time job or you're just doing it a little bit of part-time. Having that, as well as making sure that you can always ship things like that, this is the best time, especially around the holiday time right now. You just don't want to be waiting on the lines, and you just quickly drop off, or you have somebody come pick it up really fast. So yeah, it's definitely one of those things that I would definitely invest in. All right, so the last item that I have on here, and I saved this for last because I just love picking these things up. They're super cheap all the time. You can find them everywhere, but it was a Sunbeam toaster. And toaster ovens and toasters, anything that's vintage, it was a vintage one, I'm sorry. But anything that is vintage, a toaster, toaster oven, they are awesome to sell. There's a bubble toaster out there. I'll see if I can find the exact model of it. But it sells like $50, $60 all day long and consistently. But these, I mean, any toaster ovens, you look at Procter Silex, Solex, whatever it is, Black & Decker, GE, vintage, all of those are always going to be selling. And the best part is they're usually at Savers, Goodwill, etc. They're usually pretty cheap, and you can usually get them half off because not many people are picking those up. So this one I actually got for $4.99 at Savers on the Monday. So Monday's half off Monday over by us, and it cost me $2.49. So it was a sweet deal, turning that from $2.49 to $39.99 here. Yeah, I had free shipping on it. But you can, I mean, you can put in shipping costs, etc. But I just knew it would probably sell a lot quicker, or I thought it would, to have free shipping on it and get it out the door. So yeah, that was a nice little flip, and something that you guys should always be on the lookout for are those wonderful toaster ovens. All right, guys, so that concludes our drive for success. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up, as well as subscribe and turn on those notifications to get content like this consistently. But again, another day, another dollar, and we'll see you next time.